Greetings, Keechlings. Keech Prime here with my live reaction of UnOrdinary, Chapter 252. Okay, previously on UnOrdinary. Yeah, Blake and John had to go along with the security forces to, I guess, be questioned and be like, why the hell are you been fighting in this park? Along with the other royals of, Rodin. So, let's see where things go from here. Guest Service Center. Oh crap, they've been handcuffed too. And figures they're the ones that calm shit down. Cuffed again. So much for just answering questions. John's having a moment. He's having one of them Nam flashbacks. He's like, his hands are shaking. He remembers when I forgot. Creon? Something like that. Did his mental torture. I don't want to see him again. Hey, don't worry. They'll let us go when they're done. Well, that's what happened the last time for John. It didn't go so great. You seem pretty confident. I've had my share of run-ins with security. Once they see we're high rankers from Wellston, they'll let us off. Figures. So, for a minute there, I thought that little head swivel motion was actually Blake's arm being free from the cuff. Which I'm actually kind of wondering. These cuffs look completely solid. How the hell do they put them on? They're like steel blocks. So, what's your deal, huh? It's like you can't make up your mind. First, you pretend to be powerless and let everyone beat you up. Then you decide to become Joker and mow down all the top students at Wellston. Now you're standing around letting yourself get hit again. Don't you get tired of switching back and forth? It's like you've got a beef against your own ability. I mean, he kind of does, because usually it's like so overwhelmingly powerful that he just gets that arrogance and that, superiority complex going. Actually, most of the time, I wish my ability never existed. Okay, but you must have liked it at one point. There's no way you got this powerful without having a strong attachment to your ability. I don't. Oh, come on. You can't tell me you didn't celebrate when you learned a new technique or that you didn't try to push your limits whenever you got the chance. Oh, he did. Yes, I have an ability. Flashback. Do you see the glow, Dad? I've got a glow up. What glow? I beat him. You did it. I've done too much fucked up shit in the past, so I'd rather keep my ability to myself. When I think about all the shit I once used my ability for, I can't help but cringe. Wait, were you talking about your vigilante work? Because that was good shit. Or are you talking about your previous stuff as being the Jack and whatnot? I just thought about it. Back then I had no idea how much my ability could affect the people around me. All this is during his time as a royal. It wasn't until I started visiting a ton of other districts that I realized how great I had it. Some people don't get help from anyone. Oh, no, this is his vigilante work. No leadership, no authorities, and even though they can hardly stand their ground, they have to run everything on their own. A lot of times, a single high ranker can terrorize a town and completely take over on their own. Sadly, yes. So I decided I want to use my ability to help others as much as I can. Because if I don't do it, then who will? John's, who will? Not the authorities, that's for damn sure. Hey, can I ask you something? What were you doing in all those other districts? We have a curfew. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Blake's like, oh, shit, I said too much. Shit, I said too much. He literally said it. That face. I like that face. I can't tell him I was a vigilante. I fell asleep on the train and got off at the wrong stop. A lot. What? You suck at lying. Did he fall for it? No. All right, boys. We appreciate you waiting. A report was filed on today's incident. You two are free to go. Stay out of trouble, okay? Yeah, a report was filed, which I'm starting to wonder what that's going to bring down the line. Stay out of trouble, she says. Tell that to those four assholes. I mean, he's not wrong. Then, they didn't even get their tickets revoked. That's how these things always work. Well, and there's Ison. Ison! Geez, you really took your time in there. Everyone already went back to the resort. Go on, let's get your cab. You actually waited? Well, someone had to. That's right, I need to figure out where I'm going to stay tonight. Hey, John, you just gonna stand there? Let's go. Oh, you've been accepted. What do you mean? The safe house doesn't want me around. Well, actually, after everyone caught wind of your fight with Rodin's Royals, Serafina and Arlo spent forever trying to convince the club to let you join us. It happened? Arlo fucking vouched for him? Like I said he should have done? No, wait, he did vouch for him a little bit already. But this is, even more so. So they've had a revote. Serafina, you can't just make us keep voting till we say yes. Doesn't that defeat the purpose? Tell that to every law ever. It's like, how many times has weed gone up on the board? Always gets struck down. But we still try. And I don't even smoke, goddammit. You're right, it does. But I think we're missing the point here. The safe house purpose is to give everyone a chance to be part of something. They're like, fuck. John said he wanted to stay over. He wanted to stay over. You know, this is a sleepover. Want to start over. He even shed his king title as a result. Yeah, but what about all the times he attacked us? I mean, that is kind of hard to overlook. What about all those times he tried to take down the club? Also a thing that happened. Since John came back to school, has he acted out at all? Has he been violent with anyone here? Not really, I guess. We stayed away because he's scary. It may seem like much at the moment, or not seem like much at the moment, but he's making an effort. So now they gotta think. Also, this dude kind of looks like Ison. The one with his arms crossed. That's right. If we turn him away now, we'll be doing the opposite of what the safe house was meant for. Why don't we all try to meet him in the middle? Smack dab in the middle. Alright. Somehow they managed to sway the votes. I hadn't seen those two agree on something in a while. It's kind of uncanny. Alright, let's get going. Yeah. There's food waiting for us back at the hotel, and I'm starving. They vouched for me? Is this going to be what gets John really on their side? Rodin Resort. Everyone is chattering in the mess hall of sorts. And here comes the boys. The boys are back in town. Anyway, I'm telling you, it was epic. Alden, you bro. Blake ran over so fast, I didn't expect John to be with him. Then Blake went in and defended everyone. And he was winning too, with John helping him on the sidelines. Until one of those douchebags pulled a fast one. I thought he was about to say, and then he pulled out a gun. Let's see here. So John jumped in and finished the job. Those two stopped an entire turf war team on their own. And everyone's like, ooh. Wait, is that Terrence? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I like Evie's like, the fuck? Wow, you're so lucky you got to watch it firsthand. I wish I were there. But it was terrifying. Uh, there's like a progressive level of, fuck, coming from these three. Ison is just kind of like, I'm just tired of this shit. Blake's just kind of like, fuck, he's playing it up too much. And John is so little of caring and tired at this point that he has no eyes. Um, oh, hey guys. So there's Remy with a burger. And what the fuck is that? A piece of cheese? Toast? How's it standing on edge? Um, we're doing buffet style tonight. So grab a plate and help yourselves. Burgers! Sparkling in brown goo in a pot. Oh, yes. Okay, so Ison and Blake are very happy. Well, my job's done. Food time. You said it. John, are you going to join them? Please join them. Look, there he is. Stop staring at him. He's not going to hurt us. Seraphine and Arlo said so. Well, I mean, he still might hurt you unintentionally, especially if the old personality comes into play again. He's fine, he's trying. He helped Blake with the Roden Royals. Is he hearing all of this or no? John. Ah, here she comes. Eh, took you guys long enough. Come on, I saved you a seat. Aw, let's eat. Aw, and that's the end of that chapter. Okay. Not a bad chapter. Got a lot of groundbreaking in terms of like the Blake John dynamic. The fact that, Blake is trying to understand John. It's like you hate your own ability, which I mean he kind of does because he's used it and then he abused it. And now he's living with those ramifications after the torture session that was the interrogation, the conditioning from Kion. So, yeah, we understand as an audience why John is the way he is. Now, be it, should he continue to be like this? We don't want it, but, trauma is something that can take years to get over. And bad habits do tend to resurface, especially as we saw in the last chapter. Excuse me. Where he just brutally started beating on the Roden Royals. To the point where even when they were down and out, he was still just bashing their shit in. So, yeah. It's going to be a long, long while before John can really just truly touch down base with everyone and hopefully be, mostly stable. I think he just needs, like, maybe some kind of mild medication. Like, he almost has, like, a light, dark, bipolar nature about him now, and I'm wondering if you can do something about that. Like, yeah, that would be great. Get rid of some of those darker impulses that, like to come to the surface every once in a while, especially in combat. But yeah, Blake coming up and saying all that has a lot of impact to their, relationship going forward. Because it's like they work very well together. Especially as they were both, status of king at various points. The same thing kind of goes well for Arlo as well because, he's also in that category of former king. So we'll definitely have to see where that relationship continues to grow and where it goes from here. Ison staying behind to, like, even though they could have easily have just returned to the resort because, I mean, at that point, God knows what time it was. I don't know if it's lunch or dinner time, but yeah. But I love that Arlo and Seraphina decided to actually, vouch and preach, and my camera is having a moment. Just having that time to just focus on trying to convince everyone to change their vote about John. Now, be it, they did have a point, saying it's like, what, are you just going to make us keep voting until we say yes? Yes. But, I mean, the convincing is a lot more justified because, especially with their own, with Alden being there and explaining everything that happened, that was probably the biggest impact to that. So I like that he was there and helped push things a little forward. Now, the report that the security force decided to, they had to report it, that's going to go straight to the authorities. They're going to find out about Blight's power. They're probably going to make some connections to his vigilante work. That's going to be bad. Or did they already do that? I forget. And then the whole thing with John, that's just a never-ending shitstorm on his part of just rehashing the past. So it probably won't end for very well for either one of them. But it depends on if they take an interest in this report. But I mean, the fact that two people took down a whole team of royals is going to be something that, catches your attention. So we'll definitely have to wait and see. But yeah, I think I've about covered everything. So yeah, let me know your own thoughts and opinions on this. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, later days, and until next time, John's in!